If you have a client who has a preliminary positive test result, use the steps to giving preliminary positive test located on the inside of the HIV filing cabinet.
That's good.
Hi Brandon, I'm just calling to let you know that I have a client who had a preliminary positive test today in the Student Wellness Center, and I am currently following the steps to giving preliminary positive results. I'm planning on calling Makita Porter and then counseling and consultation services. Thank you. Hi Makita Porter at Columbus Public Health. This is Brandon. I'm a test counselor over at the Student Wellness Center. I'm calling because we recently had a client with a preliminary positive test result. I have not given the test result to the client yet. I just want to make sure that you can send a representative over to offer an on-site confirmatory blood test here in the Student Wellness Center or Multicultural Center in case the client chooses to use that option. Thank you. Hi, this is Brandon. I'm a test counselor, HIV test counselor over at the Student Wellness Center. We had a client who recently tested, had a preliminary positive test result, and I would like to essentially set up an emergency appointment just so the client can speak with the counselor as soon as possible. Thank you. Are you ready to hear your test result? Your test did come back preliminary positive. How are you feeling right now? So here's how the rest of today's session will work. When you're ready, I'll administer a second oral quick advanced test. And while that test is processing, if you prefer, I can sit with you in a private room to answer additional questions, or you can have the option of calling a friend or a family member. So I also recommend that you do receive a confirmatory blood test to confirm the preliminary positive result. You have a couple of options. You can do it here within the Student Wellness Center or MCC, and that'll be done via the Columbus Public Health Department. So if you choose to, they'll send someone over here. Also, if you prefer, we can walk over to the WILS or the Student Health Services to get you scheduled for a confirmatory blood test right away. I do recommend that you take this preliminary positive card just to indicate that you have had a preliminary positive result today at the Student Wellness Center or Multicultural Center. And this just provides some options of where you can receive that confirmatory blood test. You also have the option of speaking with a counselor over at Counseling and Consultation Services. They have trained specialists, and you can talk to them today about today's session or any feelings that you're currently having, and they'll be able to get you in right away. And to conclude, I just want to reiterate that I'll follow up with you after today's test result, and I'll just touch base with you in a couple of days just to check in and see how things are going.